train. Oh. Okay. I don't even... It's going to break my streak. That's not how you spell it. That is absolutely not how you spell it. There's a U in it. There is a... That's not even funny. It's not... Hello there, you absolute legend. My name's Darren. This is Cyberzar, and I don't care about your starter word. But a lot of Wordlers out there are a little bit worried about the direction Worldle may take now that it has been taken over by the New York Times. I'm going to tell you what I think they should do with Wordle, and if anybody knows anybody who works at the New York Times, then if you have been living under a rock and don't know what Wordle is, then Wordle is a hugely popular word game developed by Welsh Reddit programmer Josh Wardle. Whoa, 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 sweet child of mine. Welsh? Welsh? What's with all the American spellings, boyo? Seriously?
"2,000 years later."
Just 3 months after releasing his game to the public, Josh Wardle sold it to the New York Times for over $1 million. See what can happen when you pay attention in your computer science lessons? Anyway, strap in, because I think the future of Wordle is multiplayer. That probably comes as no surprise, as I have more than likely included that in the video title or the thumbnail. But if the New York Times implemented this and put the extra functionality behind their paywall, I would probably buy a subscription anyway just for the game, which, let's be honest, is the reason why they spent all of that money on it. I did find some Wordle multiplayer clones online, but I couldn't get any of them to work. They all seem to rely on everybody being online at the same time, declaring the winner as the person who gets the word first. To me, this defeats the casual nature of the game and the reason for its success. You should be able to just dip in and out of it whenever you get the chance and compare the number of attempts it took against your friends when you're finished. So, listen up, New York Times. This is what I think Wordle MMO should look like. I know the original creator didn't collect user data, but seeing as how you have already started, yeah, we've noticed. I want an account so I can log in and not risk losing my stats. There should be a Wordle profile page, which shows my stats if I choose to make them public, and a link to my public and private games, so people can join me. My private games will be password protected, allowing me to share them with my friends and random people on Facebook that I met once at a conference in Doncaster circa 2006. This would also enable me to play against players who have accounts, so I know they are not using a sock account to work out the word in advance and then jumping in with the main account, yes, it is important to me. I have some dodgy friends. I can't tell you about them because what happens in Doncaster stays in Doncaster. I would like leaderboards for my friends, maybe even nationally and globally, just to reinforce how thick I am compared against the general populace. I do like the idea of both synchronous and asynchronous gameplay in general, even though I would probably only use the asynchronous mode. The idea of Wordle esports tournaments on Twitch makes me feel quite queasy, to be honest with you. Well, you know when you do something and you really wish you hadn't? I checked, people are streaming their Wordle games on Twitch. Just when I thought humanity stood a chance of being on the ascendance. The cherry on top of the New York Times cake would be a school subscription service. I could do a whole video on that very thing. In fact, I might. According to recent reports, people are starting to move away from Facebook, so maybe the New York Times games is going to be the place where we all end up hanging out. After all, games is how Facebook gained traction with the likes of Farmville and Cafe World. But promise me this, no Wordle in the metaverse.